Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Hannah Clark with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Friday afternoon, a crash that occurred in Jackson Parish claimed the life of an 82-year-old Chatham woman. Around 2 p.m., troopers with Louisiana State Police began investigating a single vehicle crash on LA 146 near Nig Dorsey Road. As a result of the crash, 82-year-old Geneva Williams of Chatham was killed. An investigation revealed that 37-year-old Brittany Williams was driving east on LA 146 in a 2016 Nissan Sentra. For reasons still under investigation, the Nissan exited the roadway to the right and struck a tree. Geneva was properly restrained in the front seat of the vehicle but died at the scene due to the crash. Brittany Williams received moderate injuries and was transported to an area hospital for treatment. The crash remains under investigation at this time. And a health alert, summer is right around the corner, and that means some people will be hitting the lake soon. It is important to be cautious of some of the bacteria in the waters. And NBC 10's Jaden Maloney brings us these details.
Going to the lake or beach may seem fitting for the perfect summer day, but it is important to be aware of the bacteria that these waters contain. I spoke with ULM Medical Laboratory Science student Tristan Saunier on ways you can take precaution before hitting the water.
First thing is to always have something to decontaminate the equipment you use, like tubing or any type of like water recreational toys or such for kids. Because a lot of times, a lot of parents don't recognize that in the water, if you have those toys out there or any equipment and you use it all day, the bacteria can stick. And then if you don't decontaminate it, it gives them the opportunity to grow. If you have any cuts and scrapes or any sores, the best thing to do is wait until those are fully healed or have some water sealant cover on that. So that way you don't have any opportunity to let those bacteria in through the sore.
Bacteria is extremely prone to infest the smaller, more local lakes that families love to visit. We asked Saunier what some of the most common bacteria was.
So a common one that we see in the lab, and even as a student, is Pseudomonas aeruginosa. It is a really common gram-negative rod bacteria that a lot of patients encounter where you're going swimming, and it can really get up in your nasals or in your ears. There's also other bacteria such as Legionella pneumophilia, which is a lot in lakes, rivers, and streams, and that can cause Legionnaire's disease or Pontiac fever, which is a really serious lung infection.
Although it is important to enjoy the warmer weather with a dip in the water, it is most important to keep yourself healthy.
As a person who's been as a lifeguard for 4.5 years, who've worked in the lakes, the waters, and also water parks, just to make sure to keep yourself safe, and also please be sure to really watch your kids. And if you're a really sick patient or you have a weak immune system, it's really best to try to be careful when you're out there.
Reporting for your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Jaden Maloney.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll stay nice and clear throughout much of this afternoon. Temperatures reaching into the upper 60s and right there around 70, 71. So lower 70s expected for the daytime highs. Winds will stay calm throughout the day, but they'll start shifting more suddenly as we get closer towards tomorrow. Overnight lows will still be allowed to kind of drop down to the mid and lower 40s thanks to the clear conditions. And then tomorrow temperatures will start trending just a few degrees warmer into the mid 70s for daytime highs as winds continue to stay mostly southerly. Now by the time we get closer towards the mid part of the week, about Wednesday onward, we'll start to see kind of an upper level feature that will kind of spark up some cloud cover a little bit early on Wednesday morning, and we could see some few light rain chances, probably around 10% from Wednesday onward towards Thursday, and more chance for showers, thunderstorms heading towards the weekend. Betting low about 45 degrees tonight in Monroe. The winds will stay calm though, and then tomorrow we'll see more sunshine as we reach into the mid 70s, and then throughout the rest of the week we'll see some rain chances kind of return to the area as we close out this week. Daytime highs will be reaching into the lower and mid 80s. Through the weekend we'll continue those chances for spotty showers and thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday, with higher chances of scattered coverage of some thunderstorms as we go into next Monday. Overnight lows will hold out mostly in the mid to upper 60s, but reaching into the lower 70s by the late part of the weekend and into the early part of next week.
That's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues.
When you see news happening, call the NBC 10 Fox 14 News Hotline, 812-1410. That's